The following video is rated PG-13, which may contain scenes and or themes that are not for people under the age of 13.
Hello again. We have made it to the last week of April 2025, as we head to May, which is crazy considering that we are slowly getting ready for summer. Now yeah, it's Monday again, which is something we always hate. But, don't worry. We are here to brighten up your Monday and bring up some gossip. And yes, the season finale of Universal Television logo bloopers was quite eventful, wasn't it?
Tell us more, Daddy.
I'm not your dad, Scotty. But anyway, the new episode was based on an incident that happened on G4PTV's Discord server recently, which is what we talked about last time. However, the person who caused the cyber attack wanted money for Bitcoin, shooting Freddy and David in the process and eventually getting arrested.
Robbing the studio for Bitcoin? That sounds extreme.
I know, Mary. My favorite blooper was the gang talking about the day the Earth blew up, the Looney Tunes movie, and claiming that the movie is perfect without all sorts of Gen Z.
Alpha.
Oh yeah, sorry. Alpha. My mistake. But heck, at least they got the logo right at the end like what they usually did at every season.
Exactly. But we don't know when the new season comes out yet, possibly in around mid-May. But we will let you know when UTLB returns. Anyway, have you guys ever heard of this show called Maggside?
No. Not really.
Well, here's the lore. In Norman's EU, Maggside is an American or Orient TV series that stars Maggie Pesky turning from a schoolgirl to a mob boss, and is the most iconic show in the country.
Even though that show doesn't exist, it's still crazy to have Maggie Pesky as the mafia boss.
It's the buzz on Maggie meets the Sopranos.
But in all seriousness, G4PTV has officially confirmed that their adaptation of Maggside will be premiering on May 5th next week. I don't think G4PTV Breakfast has addressed this yet, but we are the first people in a Galaxy Radio podcast to talk about it.
Oh, that's cool. What do we know about it so far?
Well, I don't know many details about it, but what I do know is that it will be set in Maggside, Budapest, in the same universe as the Bird family.
So does that mean that the characters from the Bird family will be joining the show or having a crossover with it?
Well, both. I guess.
And what about Chuck Bird and his family?
I don't think that would happen, because Chuck Bird is not part of the G4PTV universe anymore.
Oh, Sinker.
But as I said, Maggside premieres next Monday, so don't forget to set your reminder and never miss it. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's get on with the queuing.
Not just yet, you bastards.
What the hell? I didn't even get to read the first question yet and all you do is barge in without reason.
Oh God, what have we done wrong?
Remember Rintoo? He used to be in TEG's Big Brother too, but he got removed because he attacked Jenny.
Yeah, so what? Rintoo had it coming for being a misogynist and a violent kid, and Big Brother had to kick him out for that.
Liar! Rintoo has done nothing wrong. He's innocent.
How can you prove he's an innocent kid when he threw a sharp object at his fellow housemate? What he did was wrong and unacceptable. Now leave before we call security.
Like hell I am. I am not leaving until you meet my demand. I want you to bring Rintoo back to TEG's Big Brother 6.
So that he could cause more drama in the house? No chance of that. He's right. We are not bringing Rintoo back to Big Brother, and no matter how many times you protest over it, we are not listening to you. Now back off.
You will be sorry for this one day.
God. What the heck was this guy's problem?
I just found more information about this protester who came into the studio. Turns out it wasn't the generic protester that occasionally originates in. It was a user on the G4PTV wiki. However, I did not find the name of the person, because Norman already deleted the blog post he made about Rintoo. But what I do know is that he kept spamming, "Bring back Rintoo," repeatedly.
So that's why he was complaining about Rintoo.
But that's not all. In an episode of G4PTV Game Center, there was a user in the comments who copied G4PTV's name and his profile picture and even used a handle called G4PTV Official D8R.
Jeez Louise. Another fake G4PTV channel?
Why did he use the G4PTV official D8R handle to prove he's the real G4PTV, when he's not? I may have seen a fake G4PTV account on TikTok, but this is ridiculous.
We better report that craphead's account and take it down. This has gone too far.
Well said, Scotty. But let's just ignore all that and move on with the Q&A already.
Desiree Smith asks, are you guys excited for the return of Phineas and Ferb on Disney Channel this June?
Yeah, I have been waiting a long time for this.
It's crazy that the characters from the original series finale, like Phineas and Isabella, have grown up, but later become children again for some reason. This is like seeing episodes that never aired. Have you heard about the upcoming podcast of The Simpsons? It's called The Simpsons, Declassified. Of course it will be hosted by Nancy Cartwright, voice of Bart Simpson and other characters, and it will be on Odyssey.
I didn't know The Simpsons is getting a podcast.
Oh really? I actually thought the Simpsons family would host the show. Ha 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 ha.
Are you excited for the new DreamWorks animation film, Forgotten Island?
Well, I barely knew about the film, so I guess so.
Ocean Darby asks, what are your thoughts on the Emergency Lane Easter finale?
Well, it was quite insane, but there is a problem. It's supposed to say emergency, not emergency.
That ought to know.
Brian Animates, I almost forgot to read his questions there, asks, hey guys, are you guys mad because the Batman Part 2 got delayed to October 1st, 2027?
God damn it, Jeff!
Hey guys, what did you think about the recent Zachary Jeffrey live streams?
It was golden as usual. And I have a few favorite moments. Like that one time Zachary stole a JBL speaker from Daniel Morrison, and playing Talking Ben using BlueStacks, but it's very laggy.
Talking Ben? Isn't this the game that I show Speed used to play in his streams often?
No wonder Speed stopped playing it, because Ben was never friends with him. He zibbaties abbaties oi zoi wibble wobble ha ha. Wait, what?
Luli.
Night Panther the YouTuber 2007 asks, what do you think about the 2025 Snow White live-action remake that came out on March 21st? Because, in my personal opinion, I think it's one of the biggest flops in the 21st century, with the movie only making $43 million at the box office.
Yeah, we already talked about this before, and it still sucks.
Also, two things. 1. I had my 18th birthday on March 31st. And 2. I'm new to G4PTV. So, hi. Greetings from Bulgaria, comrades.
Welcome to the channel, dude. It's interesting that he was born a day before April Fool's Day. No offense.
Galactic Warrior 9 asks, hey Sam, your thoughts on Steel Ball Run?
Never heard of it before, but I only watched a few pieces of it out of curiosity.
Hey Mike, do you like herbs? I never ate a herb before, so I guess not. Hey Anna, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Well, my personal favorite is chocolate.
Lime Wang asks, have you guys heard the controversy on Gawain Hale Films, after he posted a lot of sexual content on these gadgets?
Holy shnikes! What did Mr. GH do?
Well, I'm not going to explain everything he did to avoid this video getting demonetized, but what I do know is that YouTube user Chronic999 alt made a few videos about him to expose his actions.
Yeah, I saw Tootie doing a video about that.
This is why DeviantArt has become so messed up these days, especially things like that. But let's not talk more about that drama and move on. Are you guys happy that Norman came back on making movies?
Well, the only movies he make are Minecraft movies, but I'm sure he'll make other movies in the future.
Final question. Hey Mike, you are still a director. Well, duh. Of course I'm still the director, especially after Mackenzie left and I can sometimes be a control freak. I mean, could you imagine if Sam returned to his director role and his old self?
I don't want to be in that position, Mike. But anyway, if you guys want to submit questions for the next episode, you can do so by leaving a comment down below. Now, with the G4 Beavers news.
Harvey's off here with a G4P verse news. While UTLB is on a hiatus until the new season begins, other logo blooper series will fill in its spot, such as Screen Gems logo bloopers, in which a new episode is due to begin production soon. Also, G4P TV's Funny Memes episode 11 will be in the works as well. That's all for now.
And that's pretty much it for this episode. We'll be back next time with another new episode. So yeah, nothing else to say, so see you soon.